Alright, everybody, we are back with a
Sound
best
resumed.
of 5, starting with the first map being Derelict Watcher. It will be a PvP.
A very fast finals, I bet you.
It's been a very fast tournament so far.
It's very true. What time is it? It's about 3 o'clock my time, 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, 5 o'clock in Korea. You know what they say, right? 5 o'clock
5 a.m. in
somewhere in
Korea?
the world.
Is it 5 a.m. in Korea?
I guess so.
Maybe, the Zerg, he said he played on the Korean server, and he said he had to leave because it was 5 a.m. where he lived. I bet you he lives in Korea.
Yep. I assume maybe that's where he lives. Maybe we're wrong, because the only reason why I went to that assumption is for many things. Anyways, this is going to be an interesting map for PvP. It's good for a lot of proxies, but it's a relatively short rushing distance, so I'm pretty excited. This best of 5 might be as fast as we can count it. It might be 5 games because PvP is so flippy, but it might be some quick 5 games here coming up. So I just want to give a quick shout out after we talk about the locations of these players. So let's go with the top right is our red Protoss, Mr. Fenk, in the finals of this best of 5, and the bottom left is our barcode friend,
Think already with a forge.
green. And look at that, a forge.
A forge.
This,
Your shoutouts better be quick because we're going to be seeing cannons real soon.
Alright, check out Rare Candy Media on YouTube, youtube.com/RareCandyMedia, and you can go see our newest episode of Survival Cow. Go check it out, it's pretty exciting. Survival Cow teaches you the basic training that you need to learn how to live in the wild. So if you like comedy and you like random stupid so bad that it's good, go check it out at Rare Candy Media at YouTube. And look, our first cannon.
So we have a cannon.
Oh, cannon! Many cannons. Oh, and the probes were pulled.
The probes are pulled.
Dude, and that's just not enough to deal with the cannon that did spawn. Look at that. One pylon's gonna
One
stay
cannon
alive.
goes down with no cancel, but
Doesn't even matter now.
cannons.
Cannons are super imba. You know what's really good in a situation like this, and a lot of Protoss don't have an issue, is Robo-Bay. You just zen up, you see the cannon rush, you let it happen, you get a robotics facility.
This is interesting. He said it's easy to counter, but this doesn't look like it's easy to counter.
Not anymore. I mean, this was an overreaction from Barcode.
I think it may have been an underreaction.
Like I said, you could zen up, get the robotics bay on the other side, get a stalker later on, and be fine with an immortal. You'll be fine. You'll be perfect. You'll be dandy.
Well, no Robobay on the way, and it looks like the Cybercore is going to be going down real soon. So, like you said, very quick. This is a very fast game number 1. There is a probe outside of Barcode's main, and if he gets up to 400 minerals, he could possibly start a nexus somewhere else.
That's possibly what he'll want to be doing. He's actually doing fairly well deterring this, as 3 stalkers are now on the field. Oh, actually 2 stalkers. 1 did get sniped. This is pretty devastating. There's not much that he can do anymore, as the cannons are in the range of that nexus.
Indeed they are. And, I don't know, he may be able... I'm not liking the positioning on those stalkers. The stalkers may be able to get a positioning where they can hit the pylon and depower those 2 cannons.
Look at that, the robotics bay is down. I feel like I said, the reaction was a little bit weird.
The reaction is very
losing
late.
all those very late. Well, the second he saw it, he reacted.
But he didn't see it in time. He saw it as that first cannon was finishing, and that's a very big deal. So both these stalkers are in low health. The Immortal is now starting and being chrono boosted out, but that Immortal is still a minimum of about 35 seconds away.
He needs to get 400 minerals, and he's good. Now he just needs to expand somewhere else, get the Immortal out, and he could still defend this. He could still win.
He can still win this game. There are cannons going down at Fenk's main, and he has his gateway and his Cyber Core halfway down, so he will be transitioning out of this. That Immortal is now finishing. The barcode actually being revealed, now starting his third in the bottom right-hand corner.
There you go. See, I mean, that's exactly what you need to do. You need to get your robotics facility out. You need to get your Immortal out, and you're dandy. You're great.
Yeah, it
And
looks
the
like
range-
he now notices that that pylon is able to go down. The range on the Immortal is 6 compared to the Stalker's range of 6. So the Stalkers would have been able to pick off that pylon. So both these pylons will go down. These cannons can be picked off now.
This cannon rush is no more null and void.
Well, the cannons killed a Nexus. They killed a Gateway, Cyber Core.
They did a lot of damage. They did.
They killed a lot.
They definitely did. But this is what I'm talking about. All you need is to just relax, get your Immortal up. It's all about crisis control in this situation.
It
As a
is.
Protoss,
How well will we transition out of this? Twilight Council on the way. You know what I'm expecting to see from that Twilight Council?
DTs!
Win ahead.
DTs?
Win behind.
DTs?
When playing Protoss.
DTs?
When playing Terran.
Sometimes window mines!
And when playing Zerg.
Narrow parasite, a probe, and then make DTs.
It's the best way to win. It really
the
is.
only way to
Seriously,
win.
how confused would a Protoss be if he like didn't realize you narrow parasited his probe?
But you gotta,
And then
you would
suddenly
have
like,
to,
4 DTs walk into his main.
I would love to do that on ladder. I just feel like I need to do it against like a bronze player or like a gold player.
I need to go.
Just because.
I need to go buy a bronze account.
Yeah, right. Just do that. You just don't see narrow parasite on probes enough.
You don't. You really don't. And it's very disappointing. So we have a Warp Prism now, just about finished. This Warp Prism could load up both of those Stalkers and the Immortal. Ooh, one Stalker goes down to those cannons.
An Artosis pylon, but there's
True.
not really much you could do.
The Gateway Tech is just now finishing, but that Warp Prism can load up the Stalker and the Immortal and just go right past all those cannons, and there isn't much in the main.
Look at Fink with that Mothership Core could be doing quite a bit of damage. Warpgate technology isn't research for the barcode, so he's in a little pickle here.
You know, from the looks of it, it looks like Fink doesn't know what you do when you play Protoss. DTs.
What do you mean?
He's going Blink.
Oh.
So the Immortals and the Stalker dropping down. 4 Stalkers. Can an Immortal pick off 4 Stalkers?
No, he can if it's targeted.
If it's
But
targeted,
he's not-
it's not being targeted.
It's not
And
being
microing that
targeted.
Stalker,
Ooh.
it looks like he's just going to back out.
Blink Sucker is still really strong against Immortal play, but since there's not much, there's only one Mortal. Look at that
That
control.
Mothership
from Mr.
Core is going to
Barcode.
get some free hits. And those Stalkers blinking down gets the Warp Prism, and it's going to get the Immortal as well.
Not really getting what he needs to do. And GG Cheeser. Fink has done nothing but cheese this entire all the series that we've seen him play.
MLG Cannon Rush.
Yes.